What's going on? My name's Rich. I won the Share Your Swing Challenge. Shout out to me and my golf and 18 birdies. There's a couple things in my swing that I needed to fix, and as you'll probably see in these YouTube videos and the actual initial analysis, and it's above and beyond what I thought would happen. It's in as short as amount of time as it's been, and just in Skype calls and videos sent through email, I didn't think my game could change. Shout out again to me and my golf and 18 birdies. I can't wait to keep going throughout this process. It's been fantastic, and I can't wait to see where my swing can be.
Hi everyone, welcome to this week's My Swing Analysis. We are here in sunny California at the beautiful Grand here at Del Mar. Now, if you're new to the channel or you want some help with your game, please leave us a comment down below and we'll see if we can get back to you or help you maybe in a video as well. And if you're new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button as well. Now, this swing analysis is a slightly different one. We ran recently a competition on social in conjunction with 18 birdies called Share Your Swing, where we were going to choose some lucky winners where myself and Pierce would analyse their whole game. That includes a swing analysis, a Skype call, and looking at their stats really to look in detail at where they can improve using the 18 birdies app. And today's winner, Pierce, is Rich.
Absolutely. So yeah, we thought it was a really cool idea because we get to see not just the golf swing, we get to see their golf game by looking at their stats. So first thing we did on the call with Rich, and we always do this for everybody, is what do you feel is the weak part of your game? Rich replied with saying he felt his driving was a weak part of his game. He was hooking the golf ball to the left. So we take that into consideration when we look at the stats. So we look at the stats and find out, well, yes, your driving is actually the weakest part of your game, and we would like to make you more accurate for sure. But then when we look at the stats, and here's his last 5 rounds, the golf ball is actually missing more to the right than it is to the left when it comes to a round of golf. But if the left shot is a violent hook, which causes lost balls and hitting in the water, as opposed to a right shot which misses, which is pretty high and weak and only just misses the fairway, then obviously the left is going to be more of an imprint on Rich's mind. And maybe the right shots are a result of not wanting to go to the left, for sure. So that's what we're sort of taking into consideration. But then we look at the golf swing. So we've got the down the line view that we're going to look at here. We love how he stands the golf ball, all good. He's just recently done a grip change because he felt it was a little bit more comfortable on his wrist, which is absolutely fine. Club face, we can see though, is very open. That's nothing to do with the grip, by the way. So club face is very open throughout the backswing. We get to the top of the backswing. The analogy we used with Rich was that you can fit a banana in the back of his lead wrist at the top of the backswing, which makes his club face very open. And then as he swings down into his downswing, obviously Rich is an athlete. He understands how to move the club. It is open, but you can see he's actually getting it shallow. So he's actually getting the club shallow with an open club face, which is not always the case. As a result of this, though, to stop the ball going well to the right, he has to slow his body down almost, his chest down, and he has to accelerate his hands very quickly. So his hands are traveling very fast through the hitting area with his body not doing a lot. And that's obviously compensating for that club face, which is the underlying cause.
Exactly, so we're missing right and we're missing left. So if we can get a better club face for you then, Rich, and get the body to work a little bit better, we're going to see a lot more consistency, because when there's a lot of club face rotation down here at impact, it's very hard to time that. You're going to have some good days, but it's going to be very patchy. So if we can get you more stable with the club face through impact, it means you're going to be a lot more consistent, but you're also going to increase the speed because we're going to really involve turning and getting some rotation through that body as well.
And you'll definitely increase the ball speed as well, because you'll be de-lofting the club face a little bit. And if we actually look at Richard's stats and from what he says as well, his iron play is probably the second weakest part of his game. He wants to strike it better. And we know if we're doing this through the golf ball, we can bring the ground in too early.
Now here's the tricky part. He hates hitting it left, Rich. You hate hitting it left. So what we're going to do is actually strengthen the face. Now the problem is here, if we strengthen the face, it's going left even more. If you continue to do your usual downswing by slowing the body down and moving the hands. So if we strengthen the face, we actually need to really make sure that we work the body as well. So the first step is getting the face right. The second step is getting the body moving right first. And we talked about it, Pierce, about the banana in the left wrist. What we're going to get you to feel, Rich, in the backswing is we're going to swing back to the top of the golf swing, and we're really going to feel as if we can flatten that lead wrist out here and get the club what feels a little laid off. Look at the difference in that golf swing there in the club face compared to where Rich would be, much more cupped here, and the club face is sort of hanging down there. From there, it's very hard. From here now, with more of a what looks laid off or feels laid off with a neutral wrist, it means we can be aggressive with the body now without fear and trying to sort of square the face up Look at the difference in how much that body's moving there, Pierce. But I have a reason to do that now,
Yeah.
which is this club face.
Absolutely. So let's give a drill on this. And it's actually very interesting. When we were speaking to Rich about this, he says, oh, you want me to feel like Jon Rahm? And we was like, okay, that's pretty good. He's probably the best driver out there at the moment. But just by getting that club face more stable, as you said, Jon can turn his body.
Exactly.
Which is exactly what's going to happen with this drill you're about to show.
It is. So we're going to focus on the wrist, but we're also going to use the body as well. So we're going to go halfway down the golf club here, and we're going to swing back, and we're really going to feel as if we can get that wrist neutral, just like Jon Rahm. Notice where the club is pointing now, somewhere towards the target line. But I'm going to then swing down to around about waist height from here, really focusing on keeping this flat. Club face is nice and strong. Now this is the key part from here. If I were to do Richard's old sort of downswing, Pierce, where he shuts the body off and releases the hands, the butt end of the club is going to sort of give me a whack in the ribs, which is not good.
Face, by the way.
So
what club face when you're doing that.
Exactly, yeah, wants to close. So from here now, I'm going to go nice and slow. I'm going to really feel from here. I'm going to use the lower body, use the ground, use my chest and turn onto the shot. Club face is nice and square, but look where the grip end of the club is here. It's away from my body, Pierce. Even on the way through here, this is an exaggeration of that. Look at the chest turning through and look at the club face. Totally the opposite of what we would see Rich. So it's a great way to really enhance that feeling of turning the chest, but being aware of that club face as well. Look at the club face. I'm not leaving that club face open or closed.
Yeah. And the good thing with this as well, Rich, is that this is a drill that you can do that you don't have to now wait for one thing to work and then the next thing to work. This is, you're going to work both together and actually work really hard at this right now.
I'm going to quickly show you from the front on there, guys. So really getting the feeling of from here, wrist neutral, turning through, look here, keeping this away from you and then through. That's the feeling in the drill that it won't hit the side here. It'll be different in the shot though, as when we do this as well.
Okay,
now.
let's see you hit one then. So we're expecting for you now, having done this, it may go a little bit lower. But you're going to have to turn that body hard to get that little cut maybe. You're going to try and cut it?
I'm definitely going to feel as if I can just accelerate the chest and turn through. This is a beautiful par 4, the 4th here at Grand Del Mar. I'm definitely going to feel more of a cut on this one, Pierce.
Mm-hmm. Very nice.
It's a little fade down the left-hand side, but there was no danger of going left on that one, I know that.
Definitely lower as well, which is really good. Okay, so guys, look, I hope you enjoyed that, Rich. This is definitely going to help you. Everyone who has these symptoms as well, make sure you check out that drill. It can really help. So hit the like button if you did enjoy the video. Please subscribe and comment below, and we'll see you soon.
So if you enjoyed the videos, guys, and you really want to improve your game, we have some fantastic coaching plans where myself and Pierce coach you week by week to help you hit a milestone. We've got Break 100, Break 90, and simple secrets to lower scores.
Absolutely. If you're interested in seeing any of those plans, click the link in the corner and it'll take you straight there. Thanks for watching and see you soon.